and Larry Walls, broadcasting from the Mermaid Room. Today we're going to have a quick look at the Redsea Reefer 525 XL. Now running since the Friday before Thanksgiving a year and a half ago. And recently I've added some additional aquapora, did some new scaping to accommodate those corals. And after doing some water testing, I had to up my dosing because it seemed that I may not be dosing enough for the acros. Just to give you an idea what I am doing for this aquarium at this time, down here on the floor, I have been adding the ATI Essentials 3-part and dosing that through my bubble magus for probably the last 6 months, maybe a little over 6 months. And I do really like it. Once you get the products mixed in their individual container, then all I have to do is just refill my 3-part dosing holding containers, and it's fairly easy. And just within the last week I started doing the Redsea color A, B, C, and D. I just ordered a small package that has all 3 of those, just so I could see if it's something that I would invest in larger containers for dosing. This is sort of my favorite corner. I just love this Cyphastria corner. I've got a rock, an enemy on the end here, a green rock. If anyone's watched my videos for a while, this Monty just started peeking out from under the blue star polyps that you see on the rock there. It's been several months ago, but it's established itself, growing out beautifully. I thought it was dead. I think it's actually even bigger now than it was when I had it in another aquarium. So I have a chalice here. 2 pavonas. This is a new acro. It's kind of greening up a bit. I had ordered that from Live Aquaria. And I've had this little orange pavona for a long time, and it's not dying, it's not growing, it's not doing anything, but it's a real pretty color. So if it ever does take off right there, I'd be really happy. Some pinks, little pink bird's nest that I got, just a tiny frag the other day. A no-name pink coral acropora of some type. Acro, I'm not sure what exactly that is, but I thought it was a pretty pink color. Cloves, and they're really pretty. This I've had for a while. Honestly, I can't tell you the name of it, but it's beautiful, and it's also growing substantially. Let's go over the top rocks here with the little bits of acro that I've acquired over the last few months. Some of them have really nice color, some of them don't, but hopefully they're going to color up with the Redsea dosing supplements. Every time I do anything in this aquarium, I seem to break off little, this coral is so delicate and my favorite. And you see it's got all new growth coming out on it. It's constantly growing, and those little tips are so fragile, just barely bumping it and they'll break. And behind that is also a new acro that I got at Live Aquaria. And it's supposed to be pink, but it actually is the same color as the rock. I call that beige brown. I did get this Meliopora the other day. I'm hoping that it was sold as, you know, not a high quality acro, but I just love the bushiness of it. And if it does like my tank and decide that it wants to be a different color, I'll be happy with that too. My second favorite coral in here, again, I couldn't tell you the name of it. I'm sure all of you that have really good brains that can remember all of the names can help me out with that, but it's doing super well. And another new rock anemone that I've added, so he's just getting acclimated and trying to decide if he's going to pop out or not. There's a lot of digging happening in my sand. I've got two diggers. This little diamond goby constantly building something over here, which actually caused that mushroom to take off and head to the back of the tank because he was getting too much sand splattered up on him every day. This guy is relentlessly cleaning the sand and moving it. And it's the pistol shrimp that lives with this goby. This is just a watchman. Well, you can see he's got like a condominium entrance over here that's I guess it's to withstand an earthquake. I don't know. He's really a very good builder. So, let's see. This purple firefish, my team of purple firefish, and some kind of pretty little zoo corner over here. What was a two-headed whisker coral? It's now a ball. I'm really not sure how many heads are on here. And here's the infamous Hollywood Stunner chalice that was over in the 240 gallon. The puffer fish made it quite a tasty little dining treat, and took bits and bites out of it to where it was brought down to a size that I could actually tuck in this back corner. So we'll see if I can let it grow onto the back glass and maybe grow up and take off pieces and frag it out. Feed it to the puffer, I don't know. The GSP climbing up the back wall back there. So overall, I do really like this aquarium, and I have those Redsea cups in here that have changed everything, and I can't rave about those quite enough, but you can put anything you want in there. And this blue and white coiled media that I get is really simple. I've been able to rinse them out twice and then reuse them. The Simplicity skimmer, kicking butt in here. The bulk grease supply chamber, where I've got a combination of carbon and I think it's Fosban in there, and the new pump, that CJ pump, return pump, and the control is on the end here. It's just a really super nice pump, completely 100% quiet. But I thought I would share some of the beautiful updates and how everything is looking so really grand in this aquarium. Quite a showpiece for me, and I hope everyone is having fun this week. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for stopping by the Mermaid Room.